right, we're here at Bar A on this beautiful Friday. It's also the first day of the app, which you can get at mikesson.com or on the at the iStore or on Google Play. So you can get the video of today's proceedings there and the show and everything. Mike DelGuidice stops by to say hello. Mike, good to see you as always. How's everything?
How are you?
How's your summer going?
Excellent. Busy. Thank you.
I see a heck of a deal here, and you know, people have probably seen the story, Mike's story, which is an amazing one. We have a mutual friend in John Murray who owns Mulcahy's, which was kind of where Mike's started filling the house years ago, and goes from having the Billy Joel Band to being in the Billy Joel Band, which is one of the great stories ever. But you guys, looks like you're touring the world here, Mike. You got a lot going on here, huh? Let's see. Saturday, tomorrow, Goodwin College in East Hartford. September 1st, you're going to be in Illinois at the September Fest. The 8th, you're going to be in Hebron, Connecticut. Then you're going to be at Mulcahy's on Ed Montour, right off, you know, between Southern State and the Sunrise Highway. If you've never been there, on Saturday, September 22nd, which is kind of my home and Mike's home at Mulcahy's in Wantor. The 28th, you're going to be in Derry, New Hampshire at the Tupelo Music Hall. And then Pennsylvania at the Fall Festival in Pennsylvania on October 6th. Then you're going to the Waterloo, New York, to the Del Lago Resort Casino. Back to Pennsylvania.
I'm tired already.
Man, you're working almost as much as me the next month. So you got the guys working, right? In between, you got the Billy Joel appearances. Like last night, you had one at the Garden, right?
Yeah, the Garden was last night. Great show.
Does it ever wear off a little bit, you being on the stage doing this stuff with Billy Joel?
No way. No way. Every night's a new experience, and it's a new...
Brian Adams last night?
Brian Adams.
How good is that?
69, unbelievable.
How good is, you never know who's going to stop by. Yeah, you know, I met him. He came for a hockey game to the Garden, and I sat next to him because he's a big hockey fan. So I sat next to him for a playoff game, and I had seen him do a one-man show out at the Tillich Center where I did a show last year, and he just came with his piano player and did a whole thing, and he goes through how he wrote the songs for different movie scores and this song and that song. You don't realize what a prolific songwriter the guy is.
Great.
It's unbelievable. He's written a lot of things for movies and different things. Fascinating guy, really nice guy.
He's a sweetheart of a guy, and Billy, of course, we were all breaking his chops in the dressing room because he really didn't want to do Summer of '69. He didn't want to even, just want to maybe come up for you, maybe right at the end. So Tommy, you know, Tommy Burns.
Summer of '69 is a great song.
Tommy Burns just like grabbed an acoustic and he was breaking his chops, and he was just
what a great song.
Yeah, it was really,
what a great song.
Cool.
I mean, he's had a great career. So you never know who's going to show up on the stage there.
Every month it seems to be like a new arrival.
Those shows at the Garden never get old, you know, because I go to a lot of them because I have some friends there, and I've gone 5 or 6 different times over the years. The shows are unbelievable.
Yeah, it never gets old. It's just, especially the Garden, you know, it's just the energy. You know, you obviously know the energy of Madison Square Garden. It's palpable.
So you guys are busy, huh? You're doing a lot of stuff between that and Billy. You got a lot of work going on.
Yeah, between this, that, you know, recording also. So a lot of original stuff, and that's
how's that going?
Busy. Very good.
You do a lot of your own stuff too. You write a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, we've been incorporating a lot now into the shows more, and so we're going to do a couple today, and. So, yeah, that's been really, really...
Well, we appreciate you coming, especially with this busy schedule. It's hard to get him here now, folks. You know, his career has taken off unbelievably, so he's really very much in demand everywhere he goes now. So it's really... And you got the guys who people might not realize, guys who play in Billy's band play here with you in this band.
I mean, yeah, Tommy's the guy that you know, got me in the band. So thank God for him. And Tommy started playing in 2010, and then eventually introduced... with Big Shot, and then in like 2013 he introduced, you know, me to the idea of doing that rehearsal, and that was it from there.
Tell that story, because people don't realize. Think about something like this. You have a Billy Joel cover band, like a lot of people have for different groups that they honor and like to follow, and you have a Billy Joel cover band, which gets a lot of attention because it's very good, and then comes this rehearsal.
Yeah, so I get called to do the rehearsals, and then we find out that Billy's going to come on Tuesday, so we got a couple of days of rehearsal in, and then, you know, I knew he was showing up.
How about the first time he's there?
Oh, yeah.
How nervous were you?
It was crazy. I was trying to avoid him. We were in the dressing room at the Paramount, and he walked through the back of the room, and he was just kind of walking.
And he's quiet. He doesn't have a lot to say.
Very quiet.
Very quiet. I've met him a couple times. He does not talk a lot.
Doesn't say much, and when he does, it's profound, it's funny, or it's, you know. But he looked across the room, and he spotting me, and he came, hey, Mike, you want to rehearse with us? Maybe do a couple of songs, you know? And I was just like
dying.
You know,
so there, and he went and sat in the stands, right? He went and sat down and watched, right?
I think he was in the back listening, or he ran around the side, and
how crazy was that?
Yeah, it's, you know,
auditioning in front of your idol, which is that's not easy.
No, it wasn't easy.
And now being up there with them all the time, it's got to be crazy when you think about that.
It's really become it's just such a good run.
When I'm sitting there and you're there and he's there and I'm watching, I'm thinking, how amazing is this? That what's going through your heads on the stage, and you have this band, you have the success you've had, and there he is, like 8 feet away, performing in front of 20,000 people. I mean, you know, or on national television or whatever it might be. I mean, he goes everywhere. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's always such a surreal moment that you just have to kind of live in it. And then I don't think you really truly know. I don't think I'm ever going to really realize what's happened until it's done.
No, because this is a guy who is not just a rock star. This is a guy who 200 years from now, they're going to still talk about his body of work. Because when you see, like, when they honor him at one of these things now as he gets older, where he goes to Washington or they give him an award or something, and you go through the amount of songs and work he's done, it's unbelievable. It's like Irving Berlin or any of those kind of guys who we talk about 80 years later. He's going to be one of those guys.
He's definitely going to be one of those guys. And
he's like set the standards of, you know, that are going to last forever.
Absolutely. And you could see it in our shows too, because you have generations of people coming to the shows. You've got grandparents with parents with their kids. So his music is constantly being introduced to other generations.
I always think the key is that the different level of guy that you see perform is the guy where he just stops and the audience knows the entire song, where they don't even have to, he doesn't have to do anything. He can just, and they'll sing the song to him. That's when you know that you're a brand, like you've arrived. They not only know your work, they know it better than you do. They know everything you do. I mean, you see that where you just hear the whole audience just sing the song. It's like Piano Man or something like that, and you just have the whole audience just sings the whole song to him. It's unbelievable.
It's all about energy, and when all those people are in there, and they're like, we get done with Italian restaurant, I mean, the place is just, it's electric.
Well, I like too when he sits there, okay, and he goes, all right, I'm going to play this or this. Hello. Except he always does it with Summer Highland Falls, and he never plays it. And I'm like, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I love that song, and it never wins.
We do that for you today, though.
You got it. You have to do it for me today, because I love that song, and it never wins. Like Zanzibar will win, or something like because he does that all the time. Like he'll go, I'll play this.
It's always the second song.
Right.
You know, it's that second song.
It never wins. It never wins.
I know.
It's such a great song.
It's a fantastic song.
It really is. I mean, the amount of the genius of this guy, the amount of work that he's done is just unbelievable.
He's just one of those guys that, you know, really put his heart on his sleeve in his music, and it's real.
Does it get old for you now at all?
No.
You still like performing as much as ever?
Love it. Love performing. Always have, and now being with him, it's put a new spice.
How about getting up for like a little place now when you spend half your life now in 20,000 seat arenas and you're in national television and doing that? I mean, some nights, you know, third night in a row at a little place must be tough getting your energy up.
Not really. If the crowd's there, yeah. There are nights if the crowd's not in it, then you're just kind of like, you know. But I'm sure even in your line of work,
it happens. You have days you got to pump it. You got to really pump it. Yeah, those are the days you got to work.
You do.
Those are the days you got to really say, you know what? I wish it was already 6 o'clock.
Yeah. I know. I hear you.
Well, you know, it's great to have you here. And again, for all you people, he's going to be in New York. He's going to be at Mulcahy's a couple of times. He's going to be at the Paramount in Huntington. He's going to be, I should mention that John gets mad about the Paramount in Huntington. They're going to be in Pennsylvania a bunch of times, Millville, New Jersey, at the Lavoie Theater. I don't know that. Millville, New Jersey. Where's Millville, New Jersey? Mike Trout's from, it's Southern Jersey then. Okay. That's it. Is he from Millville?
God,
I know he's from Southern Jersey. He's from Millville? Okay. So, all right, now you're going to Mike Trout's town. So how about that? So,
there we go.
There you go. It's November. He could be there. You know,
excellent.
He'll be the guy wearing the Eagle shirt. Okay, that'll be Mike Trout. But good to see you as always.
Thank you,
Mike. Thanks for doing this today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Big hand for Mike DelGuidice. And obviously is a big shot. We'll come back, talk a little Knicks with Brendan Brown. He's here somewhere. And we got a lot more to do. Aaron Boone coming up. We'll do the Travers with Brad. Big shot will be back a bunch of times.